Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most significant and widely celebrated festivals in the world. So it goes by the name of Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, and also is known as the Spring Festival. So this celebration is observed by billions of people globally. So not just in China or in Asia, but in other countries with those large communities. It is a time for families to come together, honor traditions, and welcome the new year with hope and positivity. Now, unlike the new year we celebrate on January the 1st, Chinese New Year is based on the lunar calendar. This means the date changes every year, but it usually falls between January the 21st and February 20th. So this year it's going to be celebrated on January 29th. Now, an interesting part of Chinese New Year is its connection to the zodiac. Each year is associated with one of 12 animals from the Chinese zodiac, such as the dragon, tiger, or rabbit. Each animal symbolizes unique characteristics and is believed to influence the personality and fortune of people born in that year. For example, this year will be the year of the snake, and it repels evil spirits and misfortune, which none of us want. So Chinese New Year is so much more than just a calendar change. It's a celebration of family, culture, and the hope for a better year ahead. So let's delve deeper into some of the traditions and meanings behind this vibrant festival. Chinese New Year then dates back over 3,000 years to the Shang dynasty. Originally, it was celebrated as a harvest festival to mark the end of the winter season and welcome the new year with hopes for a good harvest. Over time, this celebration has evolved into the rich cultural tradition we know today, influenced by various legends and customs. One of the most important legends surrounding Chinese New Year is that of Nian, a mythical beast who would emerge every year at the start of the new year. Nian was said to terrorize villages, so the people had to find ways to protect themselves. It's believed that Nian was afraid of loud noises, the color red, and bright lights. So, to drive Nian away, villagers started using firecrackers, decorating their homes in red, and making loud noises. These customs have persisted through the centuries and are still central to Chinese New Year celebrations today. Firecrackers are set off, red lanterns and decorations are put up, and families gather to celebrate with joy and festivity. So, the preparations for Chinese New Year begin weeks in advance as families thoroughly clean their homes to sweep away any bad luck and make room for good fortune. This cleaning ritual is an important part of the celebration, symbolizing a fresh start for the new year. Homes are decorated with red lanterns, couplets, and paper cuttings. The color red, on the other hand, symbolizes good luck, happiness, and prosperity. The couplets are often displayed on doors and windows with auspicious phrases written on them, while paper cuttings add an artistic touch depicting symbols of good fortune, wealth, and happiness. Families also go shopping for new clothes, gifts, and special foods. New clothes symbolize a fresh start and the hope for a year filled with blessings. Special foods like dumplings, fish, and rice cakes are prepared to ensure a prosperous year ahead. Gifts are exchanged as tokens of goodwill and prosperity for families and friends. So, the Chinese New Year is filled with a variety of important traditions that bring family and communities together. So let's take a look at some of those most significant customs. So a central tradition is the family reunion dinner on New Year's Eve. This is one of the most important meals of the year where families come together to share a festive feast. It symbolizes unity, and the abundance of food represents a wish for prosperity in the year ahead. Another cherished tradition is the giving of red envelopes or hongbao filled with money. These envelopes are typically given to children and unmarried adults, symbolizing good luck and blessings for the new year. The color red is believed to ward off evil spirits and bring good fortune. Lion and dragon dances, on the other hand, are a common sight during Chinese New Year celebrations. These vibrant performances are meant to drive away evil spirits and bring good luck. The lion dance in particular is said to bring prosperity, while the dragon dance represents strength, power, and good fortune. Lastly, setting off fireworks and firecrackers is a tradition deeply rooted in the belief that loud noises scare away evil spirits. The bright lights and sounds are meant to welcome the arrival of prosperity and joy for the new year. Each year, then, in the Chinese calendar is represented by an animal from the Chinese zodiac. So this follows a 12-year cycle. So the animals are, as you can see on the screen, rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Okay, so as we mentioned before, this year is going to be the snake, and all of those animals shape the character and personality of that particular year. So the animal assigned to each year influences the energy of that year as well as the individual's fortune. For example, a dragon year is often associated with strength, power, and luck, while a rabbit year might emphasize peace, kindness, and calmness. Each animal has its own unique traits that are believed to affect people's lives in different ways. Okay, so now we come to the most important part, for some of us, which is the food. And of course, food plays a crucial role in Chinese New Year celebrations, with special dishes symbolizing various blessings for the coming year. So let's look at some of those traditional foods and their meanings. Dumplings are a popular dish during Chinese New Year, particularly in northern China. They are shaped like ancient Chinese gold ingots, symbolizing wealth and prosperity. The more dumplings you eat, the more wealth is believed to come your way. Fish is another must-have dish, often served whole to represent abundance. The Chinese word for fish, yu, sounds like the word for surplus. So eating fish is thought to bring extra prosperity and good fortune. Niangao, or sticky rice cake, is made from glutinous rice and symbolizes growth and progress. The word nian also sounds like the word for year, and eating it is believed to bring a better and more prosperous year ahead. Tangerines and oranges are commonly enjoyed during the new year because their golden color is a symbol of luck and wealth. The pronunciation of the word orange in Chinese sounds similar to the word for wealth, making them an important part of the celebration as well. So overall, food is more than just nourishment during Chinese New Year. It is a way to connect with your family, to honor some traditions, and express wishes for a prosperous and harmonious year ahead. So thinking about the spirit of Chinese New Year then, it's not just a celebration of your customs and traditions, but also a time to reflect on the deeper meanings of the holiday. So at its heart, it's about family unity, gratitude, and hope for the future. It's a time to reflect on the past year, acknowledging both the successes that you've had, but also the challenges. Families honor their ancestors through rituals and offerings, expressing gratitude for the blessings of the past and seeking their continued guidance. Looking ahead, Chinese New Year is a time to embrace new beginnings with optimism and determination. It's a chance to start fresh, set new goals, and look forward to the opportunities and blessings the new year will bring. So, now that the new year is coming up, here at ESL, we have a lot of ways that we're going to be celebrating it. So what I would suggest is that you look out for your newsletter, which is coming soon. It will be coming straight to your email inbox, and it will be telling you about some special celebrations we're going to be having. So there will be a tour of Chinatown here in Manchester. All right. And we'll also have a podcast, a special podcast, which will be about Chinese New Year. So, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation, and we wish you happiness, prosperity, and longevity in the new year.